pictures of serving our community, which we do every Tuesday from this building. We started off with a few people at 25, now we've got 140 every week. But we didn't know when we started this what was going to be happening in the world. We didn't know cost of living crisis. We didn't know the war in Ukraine would be happening. This started from my porch during lockdown. So where everyone was going through this horrible thing called COVID, which was still shaking off, I know. Just thought, how can we help our community? How can we help people? And I came across an app where you could get food from the local supermarkets that were going to throw at the end of the day. And then you can go and list this on the Oliver app. I'm going to say thank you as I go through the short story of how this happened to this point for people involved. I'm not going to bring anyone on stage or shine any lights, which you'll be happy to know, because I know you're all here, but thank you all of you. So people started coming to the porch to click their app, and during COVID, for some people they really needed and were really struggling. Also, just to get out, it was a way you could get out and just get a loaf of bread and do something when we weren't allowed out of our houses. So from the porch people started coming. I'll go to Tesco and pick up stuff, but realised it was just bread, more bread, and a few ready meals. And this isn't very healthy, so I thought, well, you can sign up shops with this app. So I looked and signed up. Well, I didn't actually. I prayed about it at first and thought, well, how can we bring healthy food to people? And I just felt to go and ask this local organic fruit and vegetable store shop. And I walked in there, and as soon as I saw the manager, he more or less said yes before I'd spoken to him. And started giving us all the fruits and vegetables which we cleaned, we chopped, like half a cucumber, we chopped it and then cleaned it, made boxes of everything. And there's lots of people here tonight who helped me during that COVID come to my gardens. We did it outside, we cleaned the vegetables and put it all up in the app and people would come and collect it. So that's where it started. But when we got to 170 people coming at the porch, we thought, wow, this is really, quite a community. People starting to interact on the app, getting to know they're not alone. And we saw that during COVID, people trying to come together to help each other. And it felt really good. But then at Easter, we thought, how can we treat everyone? So instead of just the waste vegetables, we thought, well, let's try and buy something nice for everyone, buy fresh fruit and veg, and do a box for the community. So we put a little Facebook fund, all my old friends chipped in, and then went to the fruit and veg market, bought all these beautiful fruit and veg, 70 boxes, made them up huge boxes, put it on the app, people all came around, and because it was the end of the lockdown, you were allowed out, people came and picked it up, but every single person who came to had a story. And it wasn't easy, whether it was losing a loved one, losing their business, not being able to go for their treatment. Everyone had gone through so much and they pulled it out because they hadn't been able to see anyone. And I just heard these stories, and to be honest, at the end of the day, I just broke down and cried. It was just so overwhelming. It's something we all shared together, which was good. And I thought, okay, after COVID lockdown, this is such a great thing, let's try and bring this somewhere else. Where do I bring it? So I prayed again and felt, let's bring it to Sutton, that's where I live, but to an area where people really need help. So I thought Benhill Estate, found this place. Cut a long story short, talked to one who was a servant, they said they'll help with the rent. We started here, doing the same thing. But we needed help because we didn't have enough food from the supermarket to feed everyone. I talked to my wife's Japanese pastor and his wife to see whether they help support us, and they said yes, they would do this with us, so we could work together. And with the charity number, we applied for food from the charity to deliver it. It's called the Phoenix Project. Right, we have the building, we paid the rent, we're ready to go. We're on the waiting list of the Phoenix Project for 6 months. no food. What do we do? Again, I've got Facebook out, and a GoFundMe. Friends, all of you who contributed, and many of you are here, thank you. You provided those food boxes for the 6 months in between starting and getting the Felix project. How did I know we were going to get the food? That's an interesting one, because I was at our church service and I'm thinking, okay, I've signed up to do this, we've got a building, we haven't got the food, contributed. How's this going to happen? And we had a speaker and he spoke and he said, and he talked about faith as small as a mustard seed. And it was like, okay, have you got mustard seed faith? And pray for that and close your eyes. And I did. And I closed my eyes and I saw a van, big Felix van, backing up into the car park. I thought, no, that's silly. So I closed my eyes again. I saw it again, it's so clear. And it was just confirmation that the food would arrive. And who would it be? The same van arrived here. It backed in, I saw it, and now we get 2 pallets of food every single week from them. And it's just gone on from strength to strength. All the Hong Kongers then, unfortunately, have to leave Hong Kong because of the political situation, but I've got the best volunteer base you could ever ask for. They come every week, they serve everyone, so thank you for all the volunteers. And then all the communities started coming in. And the community, the people who are picking up the food boxes have started serving. Have you seen them tonight? They were serving the tea, coffee, they're bringing the food. 2 ladies even used their vouchers on low income to buy the drinks here and buy the food and cook here. So thank you, all of you. You know who you are. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You have just gone that extra mile to be part of this evening. And just to finish it off, it's like, okay, how can you do this? You know, for people from the church, how can you do this? I haven't got time, I have family, I have other commitments. All the time there's going to be something that says I can't do this. But the project was called the Southern Community Project, Love Thy Neighbour. I don't have to say anything more than that. It's about loving your neighbour, and that's what we have to do. So, thank you.
I'm one of the people that Andy helps week in, week out, and we thought that we should have a little collection, a little rip round before Christmas to say thank you to Andy for all that he does. I know from speaking to him that he, on average, spends about 18 hours a week organising the food deliveries and letting people know what's happening each week. So as I say, we had a little collection before Christmas with much subterfuge. I think he sort of did get tipped off a little bit that this was happening. With me standing out in the cold, and a couple of people objected and went in and complained. And as I say, we did do a little bit of tell a few little white lies along the way. But anyway, we've got an Amazon gift voucher. We managed to raise £90. So that's for Andy. And also a little bottle of wine so that you can drink it while you're searching through Amazon to say what to buy with your money.
Wow, that's it. When you do these things, you get more back than you give. That's the truth.
Thanks so much to Andrew. And if you've got any questions about the project, Andrew